Hi guys, today's video is going to be a get ready with me, and I'm going to be using most of these are products that they have been in my collections for a while. I'll go over them with you. The star of the show is going to be an eyeshadow palette from Colourpop, and this is the palette that I put together myself. I chose the palette because they have different size palettes and different art on the palette. So I chose my palette. It does not have a mirror. I don't believe any of them do. And you can either get all shadows, all face products, you know, it's up to you. But these are the colors that I chose for myself, and it took me a while because there's so many choices that you can go with. But I'm very happy with my choices. This is an eye look that I created using this palette. So if you like to see how I created this, just keep on watching. Okay guys, so we're going to do a get ready with me, and for today's eye look I am going to use a Colourpop palette that I created myself. I chose the all of the eyeshadow shades and the bronzer, blush, and highlighter. So let's see what we can create with this. And this sounds easier than it actually is. It's very hard when you go to pick colors to see which ones you think they will go together. So I'm going to start with a little bit of primer, and this is a primer that I received, the Yensa primer that I received in, I can't remember if it was BoxyCharm or the Ipsy Glam Plus, but I really like it. It's very nice. It's supposed to be glowy, and it does give you a little bit of a glow, but it's not overly glowy where it's going to make you look greasy or oily. So it does blur some of your pores. It doesn't totally cover them up, but it does blur them, and it leaves your skin a little tacky so that your foundation will adhere to it. The foundation that I'm using today is a Clinique Even Better foundation, and I actually received this Clinique foundation free. They Ulta was having some kind of a sale because I was going to buy the Moisture Surge nighttime mask, sleeping mask, and because I love this stuff. Whenever I go overboard with my acids and stuff on my face, that's about the only thing that calms it down. I usually just put that on, and in the morning my skin will be fine. And they were having a promotion that if you spend $25 with Clinique, you get the foundation for free. So I just came by that by accident. I wasn't even looking for that because I was going to buy the moisturizer anyway. But it's pretty nice. I mean, to me it's like a medium coverage. It's not very high coverage, but it's nice. I like it, especially now for the summer that I really don't like anything super heavy. I think it lasts all day on me. You know, it blends pretty well, and I think I did a pretty good job with shade match online. So it was one of those perks that they give their platinum perks. So I'm not gonna wear a lot of it on because it's pretty hot here in Florida right now. I think it's gonna be in the 90s today. So a little does it for me. I just want to even out my skin some, and this does a pretty good job of that. Between this and the concealer, I'll be fine. My dark circles are really there today. So I'm going to use a little bit of the Age Rewind. This is the dark circle eraser. And well, they both say that, but this is the treatment concealer, and this is a concealer. This has got like a little bit of a pink tone to it, so it's more like a corrector. So I'm going to put a little bit on both sides. Kind of made a mess when I closed it, and then I'm going to put a little bit of the concealer right on top and blend them together. This concealer is pretty nice for being drugstore. It really does a good job covering your circles. And it's not very thick or heavy, so I do like it for every day. Alright, for my powder, I have been using this like for the last 2 weeks. This has been in my drawer for the longest time, and I mean a long time, probably over a year. And it was kind of like in the back of the drawer, and I kind of forgot all about it. It's the NYX Banana Powder. And I kind of rediscovered it. I really like it. It's not, it doesn't leave a yellow tint on your skin. And it does a good job of just giving you a light wash of powder. So I really have been pretty much using it every day. It's quick, it does a good job. It's very finely milled, so you can use it under your eyes also. I think they have 3 shades. They have like translucent, this one, and then a darker shade. Alright, now for this, I'm going to use the Urban Decay primer potion for my eyes, because it's the first one that I grabbed. A lot of people are really crazy about this eyeshadow primer. I think it's okay, but I don't think it's any better than the Milani one that I use. So, but I do have it, so I have to use it up. It's nice. I'm not saying it's bad, but you know, it really doesn't cover any veining or anything like that. The Milani one doesn't either, but that's what I'm saying. For the price, I would just get the Milani instead of this one. And it does just as good a job. Alright, and to set that, I brought my, let me see if I think I picked a, yes I did. I picked a shadow that I can go ahead and set my primer. I think that's so important, and I wish not always do you get a shadow that you can go ahead and prime your eyes with, but and I wish this had a mirror, but it doesn't. So, but I think that every palette should bring a shadow, you know, like a bone color or off-white. And I did pick some mattes, some shimmers, and I think there's a couple of dual chromes that I picked. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so I'm going to go with this color right here and my Crease. And I can tell you what the color is. I just have to take the shadow out. It is called Chic. I don't know, I can't read it. So if you guys hear some noise in the background, I am recording with my dad in the living room, and he is between sleeping and awake. So wow, this is very pigmented. I didn't think it was gonna be that dark. It looks a lot lighter in the palette. When I'm finished, I'll get my glasses and I'll tell you the color of everything that I used on my eyes. because I don't want to be taking my glasses off and on right now. Alright, so that color was is pretty, but it's very pigmented. So I'm going to take this one right here, this purple one right here, with a smaller brush. And go into the crease and kind of darken up the outer V a little bit. Okay guys, I'm going to use my finger and I'm going to grab this shade right here, this one right here, and go all over my lid. That is really pretty. I keep redipping, not because it's not pigmented, but because I'm using a little bit at a time. I'm trying to keep it from giving me a lot of fallout. Alright, now I am going to take this deep purple right here and go on my outer V and kind of build that up just a little bit more, and I'm going to take like a pencil brush to do that. Alright, I'm going to take that same dark purple and go under my lash line. Then I'm going to take a little bit of the bronzer and just use it under the purple. Kind of like just blend it in. Okay, I'm going to take another pencil brush. Alright, and I'm going to take this color right here and use it on my inner corner. And kind of like on the inner part of the lower lid, lash line. Why do I keep calling it a lower lid? It's my lash line. Okay, I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and kind of blend everything together. I am going to take this brush right here and take a little bit of the white, and I kind of just dipped it a little bit on the highlighter. Just for my brow bone. I took this one and kind of like just went like this on the highlighter because I don't really want it very glowy. I'm just trying to give it a little bit of a pop. Okay, so now I'm going to do my brows and eyebrows. My brows and eyebrows. My brows and my lashes, and I'll be right back so we can finish the look. Alright, so I went ahead and I did my brows and my my lashes, and now I want to see if I want to add anything more to my look here. So I'm going to try to darken up a little bit with the purple, with the dark purple. And then I am going to take the first one that I used on my crease and kind of like go over it right here because I feel like I lost some of it. Right on my, above my crease. And I'm going to try to clean up a little bit. And I'm just using the white shade. Alright, so now, so this is the one that I used to darken up, and this is the one that I used on the crease, and this on the cleanup. So now I am going to use the bronzer. And this is the first time that I use any of these products. I had them for a couple of weeks, but I haven't had time to play with them. So this is the first time that we're going to play with them. Okay, my battery died, so I don't know exactly where I left off. I think I was telling you that Sephora is having a Memorial Day sale, and they were having some of the Pat McGrath, the smaller palettes, the $55 ones. They're having them for 50% off. I purchased one of the ones, the platinum bronze that I have, that I showed you guys a look that I created with it. For a giveaway. So in case any of you are interested, they also have a Natasha Denona face palette that is on sale. So 50% off also. They have other stuff too, but I kind of found that, bought it, and got out of the website. I didn't want to get in trouble. So anyway, this is the bronzer, which I like it. It's very light. And the shade on this, let's see if I can read this. This one is Opening Act. It's the shade of the bronzer. The blush is Tick, and this is the blush, and we're going to use that now. And it's like a coral, which really doesn't go with what I'm wearing right now, but we're gonna go with it. I don't wear it that dark anyway, so, and it seems to be pretty subtle, so I don't think it'll make a difference. And the highlighter, the shade is Dreamscape, and this is the shade. Let me swatch it for you. That is pretty blingy, so I need to go very lightly on that. I'm going so lightly on the pan to make sure that I don't look like a light bulb by the time I'm done with it. It's very pretty. I like it. Alright, and for lips, I am going to use a mini Pat McGrath. This is one of the ones that I purchased. It's a trio that comes for $25. You get 3 of them. And this is the one that I'm going to use. And this is a great way to try the Pat McGrath lipsticks. They still have those available. I mean, I pulled this out too much because it will break. This is a Cookie lip liner. Have too much balm on my lips. Alright, so I really couldn't tell you what the shade of this thing is because, I mean, look at that. This is super tiny. And I can't find my glasses. I need glasses to find my glasses. You know what it is? They're reading glasses, and my husband and I share them. Well, they're mine, but he borrows them. And he doesn't always put them back. I usually don't use a lot of new lipsticks because I think that they wash me out. But I like this one. I think this one has enough color, especially if I wear it with a lip liner, that doesn't totally wash me out. So let me know what you think about this look. Let me go ahead and swatch a few of the other shades. This one is the one that I put in the center of my lid. Look how pretty that is. Look at this green one. Blue, green, I don't know, but that is so pretty. I can't wait to put that one on my eyes. Okay, look at this one here. Look at that. It's like a silver with a little bit of blue in it. It's gorgeous. Look how pretty those are. They're really, really gorgeous. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video, that you enjoy watching me use the palette that I created. It is a beautiful palette, and they have so many choices on Colourpop. They do have them on sale. I believe the sale's still running. They're like 40% off if you make your own palette, and you have many choices. You have smaller palettes, you have palettes that you can just do face products or all shadows. So there's a lot of different variations, and they have a lot of different choices when it comes to their eyeshadows and blushes and bronzers. So this is just what I chose for me. I thought these were all colors that I would really enjoy wearing because I chose them myself. They're really, really gorgeous, and I can't wait to continue to play with them. So if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for watching today, and I hope that you can subscribe to my channel so that you can be notified whenever I upload a video. So make sure to hit the little bell. If you are an old friend, then thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate your support, and I just want to tell you guys that I love you, and I will see you on my next video. Bye. Mwah.